guys, welcome back to the Tea and Toast Pod. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Lucy, and we're the sister duo you never knew you needed.
We need a huge catch-up.
Cheers to that. You normally say cheers to that. I was really waiting for the cheers to that.
I always like cheersing.
Nice little clink. Okay, let me try some of this tea then.
I was cheersing to a catch-up because I felt like
yeah, we actually need
going on.
a massive catch-up, and I feel like we did not even speak to each other this week, so we have lots to catch up on.
Yeah, no, I've not spoken to anyone.
Ellie's had PMS. No, I'm joking.
Genuine.
What is that? Not Pister-Men syndrome?
No, that's what. That's from like a
Uptown Girl. I've always thought PMS was that.
Yeah, I think that is from Uptown Girl. No, it's premenstrual symptoms, isn't it? Premenstrual symptoms.
Yeah, I always just thought you got people said you had PMS around your period because they think women like hate on men around their period. Oh my god, that film taught me
that's
that.
Because it's our hormones. True. Because technically, yeah, we do.
Right. Okay. Well, Ellie has had PMS then.
Yeah.
And she was like bedbound.
I was wiped. It just wipes me out.
I feel the pain. Right. Okay. Massive catch up then. What's been going on with you? Let the listeners and me know. Maybe let's start with marathon training. How's that going? Half marathon training. Sorry, I donated.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you do it anonymously?
No. I thought about it for a second because I thought, am I supposed to donate a lot because I'm your sister? And then I thought, is she going to see the donation and think, you're tight? But then I thought, no, I don't need to anonymously.
I think you did do it anonymously. When did you do it?
I didn't mean to. I didn't leave a message. I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, you did do it anonymously because I was like, who's this anonymous person?
Oh, I didn't mean to. I don't know whether there was an option. Maybe like when it was on that, I thought I wasn't doing it, but maybe it was ticked. I don't know. I don't really. It sounds really bad. I don't really use Just Giving.
It's actually a really good app compared to. Cause
I know. I gave Just Giving money.
Oh.
And I didn't even mean to.
You didn't read it properly.
I gave them like £2 or something.
Yeah, because I'd
rather given that to you. I gave you a tenner. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Honey, you give what you want to give. That's what I've been putting on my socials. Like, give if you want to give, and if you've got something to give.
Okay, so how is the training going?
Training's going good. I did 13-kilometre run yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so nice. So nice. It was sunny. I was just like...
Hasn't it been so sunny and bright?
I was in the best mood. It was so nice.
I know, because I was like, last week's episode talking about seasonal depression.
I know. And
I was like, oh my god, we are coming out of it.
This week I felt like I was being reborn.
I know.
I was like, the sun is here. And last week's run, it was raining. The wind was horrific. It was we was running against the wind. It was like I was in some sort of...
Like Baywatch.
It was... Yeah,
not that glamorous.
It didn't look like that, running down the main road with cars going past.
That's so funny.
And then this week it was super sunny, and we did a lot of the run on like back roads and fields and stuff. So it was just it made me feel good.
Are you feeling like ready for it? Because it's next month now?
Yeah, a month away, exactly, a month yesterday.
What's like? For people listening that maybe want to get into, like, want to sign up for a long run, but like would think, oh my god, I wouldn't even know how to train, or this or that. Like, just give us an insight into like, okay, so you've got a month left before a big run. Like, what's the training schedule gonna look like?
So it kind of depends what you do. So I found a plan online that works for me, but it depends what your goal is. So my goal is like do it in a better time than last time, but do it. So I follow one. It's like a university one that I found online. And it builds up. So I'm a month away now, and the most I've run is 13 kilometres, and then it'll be...
How many kilometres is a half marathon?
21.1 or something.
Oh, wow. So you've only run half in training?
Well, over half.
Yeah.
Then it will go to 16, then 19, and then it drops to 10 the week before so that you recover a bit. So you never actually run the... But in the meantime, in the week, you do like...
5Ks or
slower runs, interval training. But my training plan's been very chill, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a bit weird because at this point you're like, oh my gosh, I've got like in a month I've got to run a half marathon. And like the run went really well yesterday, and it was like lovely and chill. But then I felt horrific. Like I really felt it, and I was like, oh my gosh, in a month's time I've got to run 8 more kilometres than that. So, but I thought this last time and I did it. So I'm feeling...
You're going to smash it.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to be doing it in London.
People will come watch if they want to come watch, you know what I mean?
So yeah, I'm feeling good about that.
Let's catch everyone up on your birthday. What did you end up getting for your birthday? How was your pizza?
Oh yeah, that was nice actually. Yeah, the pizza was nice, lunch was nice. Again, my birthday was a miserable day.
Weather-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, not my actual, like...
You're really giving on this catch-up.
No, weather-wise, it was not a vibe. I got the training. I was like really trying to romanticise my day. I was like, I got dressed up. Went on the train into York. Took biscuit. Was like really happy with my outfit. I got off the train and it was just chugging it down.
Yeah, speaking of boundary, we did boundaries episode a few back. I FaceTimed you on your birthday, and I think I was like sat on the loo in my dressing gown, and this girl was like getting ready to go out for her lunch, like naked, getting dressed.
Yeah, and you're like
in her wardrobe, and I was just
you're like singing Stevie Wonder, "Happy
birthday to you." Yeah, and I was like, only sisters could be on a FaceTime call like this right now.
It's like, and then we're just like, right, okay, speak soon.
Yeah, have a good lunch, bye.
Yeah, that was nice apart from the weather.
Yeah.
And then we went out as a family, which was super nice. It's so nice when we all get together.
Yeah, it was really good, can't speak. It was really good, but the annoying thing was our dad just won every game at Flight Club, and we were like, well, none of us even have a chance.
I know, it was a bit annoying.
So my dad, I don't know what's going on, whether he's secretly got a dartboard at home or something, but he was really good.
And then Mum would pull out like a random one that was really good. Sophie was like, Mum and Dad come on lunchtime.
Yeah, Mum and Dad are retired now. They go to Flight Club every week to practice, just for that like one out in a year we do.
I would say, actually, I don't think I've done it with that many before, but I think there's maybe a few too many people.
Do you?
Well, it depends.
Well, no, because we played in teams.
Yeah, that bit was nice. You play in teams and you can mix
it was good when you got my dad's team.
So we all won at least one game.
Yeah.
I was playing with Dad. But actually, it was probably the right amount because Sophie didn't even want to do it. Neither did you, to be honest.
No, I did. I've just been getting over like a big illness.
Lucy was like, I can't tell you how quick she was throwing these.
No, because the thing is, I like to do different tactics on different goes. So like sometimes I like to if it's one of those games where you have to hit like a single number, I'll really try hit that number. But if it's just like that game where you've just got to get as many points as possible, like I don't know, I just like to just throw them and see where they end up. Like, it's not serious. I don't take it seriously.
No, I know, and that's fine, but like,
I'm still having fun.
It was a bit dangerous at one point.
No, it wasn't dangerous.
So yeah, that was super fun. Akbar's always hit.
Yeah, which we actually, so we were in the queue at Akbar's, and I just overheard our other sister Sophie talking to you and Richard about fact-checking people.
Oh,
so she was just like, Richard, when you tell me things, I just believe you, and I am a sucker for that. I don't know if any of our listeners are like, if Yannick or you or Sophie or Mum or Dad just told me something, there's not one bit of me that's going on Google to fact check that. I'm just like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Like, great, that was the answer, and that's cool. And I think Richard said something like, oh yeah, well there's four Akbars.
It was Matt. Matt
said there's 4 Akbars. And then Sophie was like, because we just had that conversation, she's like, I'm going to fact check it.
But Matt and Rich were both like, yeah, there definitely is. There definitely
There's 4.
is.
And then, what is there? There's like 6. There's 6 Akbars. So we were like, actually, I would have just gone and told everyone that there's 4 Akbars. So I was like, I need to start fact checking people.
They said it so confidently. It's so funny because actually this week, Richard's best friend from London came up and they used to spend like every Thursday night together when he was in London.
Yeah.
And they basically just drink whiskey, drink wine, chat shit.
Yeah.
Have a nice meal. And they were sat at the table chatting and I was lying on the sofa and one of them said something and then I was like, that's not true.
Yeah.
And then Bob turned around and was like, whoa, we don't usually have fact checkers on a Thursday. I was like,
don't need fact check.
I know. He was like, look, we just roll with whatever's said. And I was like, well, you just sat there discussing something in detail for 40 minutes that isn't even true. And Bob's like, look,
this is chat shit Thursdays.
Yeah.
Like,
he's literally
get out the room.
Like,
whatever we say here isn't correct.
Yeah, it's like, we're not bothered. We're just going to go with it.
That's so funny.
And I was sat there like, that's just wrong, but I really like that.
No, you are sometimes annoyingly like that. And then, weirdly, you are probably the family fact checker. Just because you have so much follow-up questions that you then just start Googling because you want to know more. And then you're
I just like to know. Yeah.
Actually, he was born at 12:59, not 1 o'clock. And you're like, I'm
not bad with stuff like that.
You can be a bit pedantic.
I don't like wrong information.
Yeah, that's true. Whereas I am...
Can you not... Anyway, what have you been up to? You went to Fashion Week.
Oh my God, I know. I can't believe I've not even spoke about that yet. It was a pinch me moment. It was definitely like ticking off a career goal. Went to the O Polly show. I mean, every man and his dog was there, but the fact that I could have still not been invited.
You made that list though.
I made the list. I'm taking it as a win. And yeah, it was honestly the most chaotic event ever, but like magical. Like, so watching the show was amazing. Like, I loved how they dressed it. Literally, I felt like I was on an episode of Kardashians. Like, oh my God, I'm watching a fashion show.
How long is the show?
Well, that's the thing. It literally, it's obviously their first launch of their spring collection. So, and it's O Polly. So, I don't know, like, they don't have like a million looks.
Yeah, of course.
So it really did only last like 5 minutes.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was like all this big hype. We got there. And then, like, big hype. Watched the show. It was amazing. Like, I just was, like, really present watching it. Because I was just like, oh, my God, wow. And then it finished. And we had, like, I think it finished and there was an hour and 45 minutes left that Polly had at the venue. And there was a free bar, which was really good. But everyone just ran to go get their content. And I was with a couple of other girls, so we were all getting content for each other, and it really did take like the hour and 45 minutes.
Was it like 100 people?
Well, it was like, no, it was like 500 people trying to get their content.
500 content creators.
And so it was like mad in that sense, because you're just like, wow, it really is just a room full of people trying to get photos and videos. So it was like crazy, but it was really fun, and everyone looked really good. Like, the collection was really nice. It was very floral sequin.
Oh, okay.
Sequins and florals. Some mixed into one, some separate. There was some really nice white pieces. I feel like they've definitely thought about hen-dos.
Oh, nice. I think most brands are thinking of something now.
Yeah, like my favourite piece from the collection was this like white sequin jumpsuit that could definitely have been for like a hen-do, but also maybe for like rodeo cowboy vibes if you have like an event like that.
That is such a vibe. I'd love to go to an event that was like cowgirl vibes.
Yeah. So really loved the collection. That was really fun. And then what else have I been up to? Oh, I've booked New York.
That's a vibe. When are you going?
29th of April.
Oh, that's so soon.
I know, literally. So we were thinking at the start of the year, like, where should we go on holiday? Like, Yannick's mentioned New York. I've been before, so it wasn't at the top of my list.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? Like, it's one of those places where I'm like, I do want to go back because I just did all the tourist things, and I feel like going with a partner's different, and I just can do it a little bit more relaxed, more leisurely, do the things I didn't get to do, like be a bit more present.
How long are you going for?
So it's Tuesday to Sunday.
Oh, lovely. That's a nice amount of time.
Yeah.
And
we get all day on the Sunday because the flight's not till like 7:30 in the evening.
You'll probably go for like more bougie meal than we did. And
exactly. And I'm not going to go up like every building.
Yeah, we did a lot, but it was also COVID when we went.
Yeah, so there was like, we got to do everything. It was like amazing. Anything you could touristy you could do in New York, we did, because there was no queues. No one was around.
But I also think there maybe wasn't as much of a vibe about the restaurants.
That's what I mean. So I'm really excited.
Experience.
Yeah, so we were thinking, and then basically we just looked, and Yannick's birthday is 1st of May. So I just said, let's look at your birthday randomly. But then, like on Skyscanner where it's like red, amber, green, the whole of May is like green and really cheap. Like, we got the flights really cheap for New York.
You're like, what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But so we've booked it. I'm really excited. If you've got any New York recommendations, please let me know, because I'm going to start planning it. I'm going to get on TikTok and just see what's about. I already know I want to try Joe's Pizza because it's Kim K's favourite pizza.
Definitely get the recommendations. I
want to go to this. There's a viral like bagel shop, I think. Got to go get a New York bagel because I didn't do that last time. And then what else do I really want to do?
It was also like minus 13 degrees.
Yeah, I'm just excited for it to not be like as freezing as it was, because then I won't just be thinking about how cold it is. Yannick mentioned about doing a picnic in Central Park.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I do feel like that'll be really nice. I just feel like Yannick's really interested in just like architecture, and he'll love just walking about the streets, and I feel like I want to just go walk around areas we didn't walk around last time.
It was so cold.
Go in the shops. Yeah, you couldn't walk anywhere. It was minus 12 degrees. So I'm just excited to walk around. And
we didn't really go to the...
we didn't really
go to like the fashion street.
We didn't really do Fifth Avenue or anything like that. We didn't really walk around like Tribeca or downtown or Little Italy or Chinatown. I didn't really walk around anywhere.
We didn't, because it was so cold.
It was too cold.
So yeah, that'll be a different experience.
Yeah, I am really excited. I definitely want to do like one, maybe two bougie meals. Not necessarily, maybe one really bougie one in like one of the famous restaurants. Yeah. But like just like nice meals. I want to find some like evening, nighttime entertainment, maybe like live music venue. Just something, because last time we didn't do anything like that. It was just like tourist stuff. We did say maybe a Broadway show would be nice, but I had a look and I think...
I do love a show.
The only one that would suit maybe me and Yannick, because I'd go see Chicago again, but I don't know whether Yannick would be on that vibe. Book of Mormon, obviously everyone goes on about it.
Oh, I really want to see it. Yeah, you should go see that. One thing I want to know, actually, you had a girls thing, speaking of pizza, you had a girls thing that...
Well, speaking of seasonal depression leaving my body, we actually got to sit out in the sun all day.
Oh,
so basically, so nice. So me and the girls went out at the weekend, and we wanted to try Lucky Mamas.
Oh,
it's that viral, like, it's like a...
You get pasta in, like...
It's pizza and pasta, kind of like cafe. Well, it's a restaurant, because obviously it's food, but it's definitely more like Northern Quarter cafe vibes, but it's in Charlton, and then there's a takeaway one in Monton, near where I live, but we wanted to actually go sit in. So we went to Charlton.
I don't know where that is.
And so it's pasta served in a pizza bowl. That's one of the options. The girls didn't do that because we were out drinking for the day, so they were like, we don't want to eat too heavy. But I was like, I've not come here and I'm not gonna not get it. And they were jealous.
That is a lot of carbs if you dressed up to go on a night, like to go out drinking though.
Yeah, but it was. I'm so glad I did it.
Was it actually worth it?
Oh my god, it was. So you know we're pasta snobs.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nowhere near like Nana's pasta, our pasta, obviously, but you could actually taste the garlic in it, and I was like, oh my god, somewhere that finally puts like too much garlic in. Like it was flavoursome.
Oh, that's good.
And the shape of the pasta, it was authentic. Oh, it was given. You could see them making the pasta as well, which was nice. So yeah, 10/10 recommend. But then we ended up at this bar, like cocktail bar in Charlton, and there was booths outside, and the outside was so full, people were eating their lunch, this and that, and we went, and like they put the heaters on, but the sun was out, blue skies, so obviously the sun wasn't that hot, but we felt like the sun was really hot because we had the heat from the heater, so we really felt like we were sat outside on a summer's day.
Oh, that's so
and we stayed
nice.
there like all afternoon. We were like, may as well stay here till the sun goes in, and the sun didn't go in till like 5 o'clock, so we literally was like, and because we weren't in town, we were like, we feel like we're just not in Manchester. I feel like we're on holiday for the day. So yeah, it was really nice. And then we ended up going into town, doing the usual like Albert Schloss. And we went 816, which was my first time there. And it's like live music, jazz, all set up like speakeasy 1920s little booths.
I love that.
And I was saying to Yannick, because I've been wanting to go with him for ages, but we never book, and we always just turn up and like they're booked up and we can't get in. So I was like, no, we need to actually book that and do it for like a date night.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Topic of the week. I really wanted to discuss actually current trends that we're just not on board with, and like just trends, fads that are here but we just can't agree with them, we can't get on board with them. So I actually put a story out to our listeners on Instagram, just be asking them like, what trends are you just like really not vibing with at the moment, and you're just like, why is everyone obsessed with these? So we got some answers, but first I wanted to hear yours. Like, what is your trend, fad, like pop culture thing that everyone is just really vibing with, and you're like, if I see it one more time or hear about it one more time, I'm just done? I wrote one as well, and then we'll get into the listeners.
This is going to be quite a big statement.
Okay.
People are going to.
I feel like people are going to hate me on mine.
And I'm actually a bit scared to say it because they're cult-like. But Taylor Swift.
Stop! Because you know what I've written?
What?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my gosh, and they're the same people. They're in the same
They're giving the
cult.
same aesthetic. No, I feel like, you know what it is? I'm not even saying I hate Taylor Swift or I hate Sabrina. Like, as people, I don't know them. Their fans are cults.
They are. I'm scared of them.
I can't get on board with it.
It's too much. And
the Taylor fans actually are too much.
Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, sometimes I might be listening to the, you know, the radio comes on and a song plays and I'll go, oh, who's this? And I'm like, oh, it's Taylor. It's an alright song.
No, but that is, like, yeah.
But why? They're too much. It's so in your face.
It's so in your face. Like, you can't just be, like, a Taylor Swift fan. Everyone around you has to be a Taylor Swift fan or know something about her culture or, like, has to wear the freaking outfit. And it's just, like, it's too much. I'm not I think it's because, like, Sabrina's and Taylor's music, I'm not interested to listen to it. I don't really vibe with it. Like, that Espresso song, don't get me wrong. Like, last year, I was like, okay, thinking about but I'm just like, I'm over it.
5 million times.
5 million times. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's like a cool spring song, whatever, but I think it's just because it's not my genre of music. That's why I can't get on board with how extreme it's gone.
Yeah.
And I feel like Sabrina Carpenter is like, people have got the haircut with the blow dry and the bangs, and people are now wearing those, like, 3/4, like, trousers. Like,
I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, so it's just, like, I feel like, and the kitten heel and the like, the tiny little neck scarves, and that's all come from Sabrina Carpenter, and I just think, how is she this influential? I'm just not getting it.
Do you know what I don't get as well? Because then I like talk to you and Sophie, and obviously the people that I associate myself with are quite similar because they're my people. Yeah. But you talk to them, it's like no one like is obsessed with her, like, that I know.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, who are these people? Where are they from? Where are they?
Yeah.
And no, did you know that someone at work said that their girlfriend was going to...
Oh, it's this week.
Swifties.
I think the week we're filming, guys, I think is Sabrina's tour.
No.
Loads of people going this week.
There's this thing called Swiftageddon.
Stop. No, Swifties.
Like, you go and
Swifties
it's all
are
like
ridiculous. No, Swifties are too much. I used to have a friend that was too much.
That's probably why you're not friends anymore.
Much.
That should have been the red flag.
Was Taylor related, and Taylor Swift had to be spoken about, like, every time I saw her.
I'm like, I don't hate
them. I just think it's like, yeah, it's too much. I just can't get on board with it. But maybe if I talk about Kim Kardashian and Beyonce too much, and people are probably like, people that aren't on board with them. So I think, yeah, everyone has their own person.
On your vibe.
Everyone has their own person. But I can't get on board with it. Okay, so I've written a few of my favourite responses, and you have too, yeah? Okay, you go first then. What have our listeners said that they can't get on board with?
Low-rise jeans, which I so agree with.
Do you? See, I disagree. I've actually got on the low-rise, but since I've actually put a bit of weight on my hips and belly, I'm less on board. Can you
imagine me in some low-rise jeans? Come on. Unless you're a size 4 or 6.
Yeah, it really is for the, like, 1%.
Yeah, even you're saying...
no, I've put on... No, when I was a bit skinnier last year, I was all for the low rise. I was like, oh my God, I'll never go back to high rise. Now the high rise jeans are slowly creeping back in because I need to hide my hips.
It's not for me. Low rise jeans aren't inclusive. Boycott low rise jeans.
That kills me. Someone actually wrote the 3/4 leggings. What are they called? Like I was about to say Calippos. Not Calippos.
Definitely not Calippos. Culottes.
No, because that's like flared 3/4, isn't it? You know, like 3/4 leggings, and like that's where Mum used to make us wear them, and they weren't even cool back then.
3/4 leggings to me, like, make me think of work. Like, I don't mind them for workouts.
It's just the biggest dick ever.
I
actually would say 3/4 leggings are in top 3 icks of all time for me.
As in, like, out?
Yes.
Not, like, to work out?
And Sabrina Carpenter, I swear, has brought them back.
What, like, different colours?
Yes, let me show you a photo.
I don't know. This is a no from me, but I've not seen it, and I don't know if I want to.
No, so I actually... Why is my Pinterest telling me to log in?
I was about to say, do you not have Pinterest logged in all the time?
Why? That is disgusting. But even I swear, like, Kendall Jenner and that are wearing...
Yeah, I can imagine Kendall in
and,
them.
like, Hailey Bieber, like, the clean girls. Like, I don't know. It's just not for me.
It's not for me either.
I agree with that from our listener. I just won't be walking around. I don't even wear leggings, though, because I just feel like I genuinely have a camel toe. I just can't wear leggings.
It's...
When I was skinnier, when I was on that heartbreak diet thing, I could wear leggings. Because I had a thigh gap the size of Mount Everest.
You were too slim.
I was too slim, but I'm just saying, now I have thighs that go inwards. My thighs go inwards, so I feel like the trousers follow and I just look like I've got a camel toe. I wish I could put a pair of leggings on, but I don't think I can.
That's fine.
Like, how do you get rid of this? People say it's about the underwear you wear.
Do you own leggings other than... I do own leggings.
I actually do have some Nike Pro leggings, and they're the only ones I can wear because they actually, like, don't give me a camel toe.
No, but, like, I think these people own leggings, like, for fashion reasons.
Yeah, anyway, whatever.
Is that a thing now? Really?
I don't know.
I just don't like athleisure, don't get me wrong, yes, obviously leggings.
Yeah, like gym wear leggings, but they're a different material.
Yeah.
I'm talking about leggings just to wear.
Yeah, no.
No. Okay, go on the next one from you.
Someone has said burgundy, which I'm on board with.
I'm on board for burgundy. I do think it's been overdone now.
That's it. I don't know. This person has just said burgundy.
I think it needs to stay in autumn, winter.
Oh, definitely.
And as we transition to spring, burgundy should probably leave.
I'm assuming it will stay in winter.
No, I think people are going to tie burgundy with colour.
Oh, really?
Other colours. I think it'll stay for like beginning of spring and then everyone will get bored of it.
No, I'm a bit over it because it was nice.
No, I do think it is such a good colour that suits a lot of people.
I just think we overdo things nowadays.
I actually agree with that because someone is wrong. And I so I have been on board with this, okay?
Why are you
because recently in the last week or two on my FYP, I've been like, okay, like we're already overdoing this, I'm over it. Like why, like you just said, why
more or less
in the UK it's just coming about, so it might turn into a burgundy.
Okay.
Bows.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I love it. I love bows. I love a little bow in a hair. I love a little bow on a jumper. Like I had that bow jumper at Christmas. I love a little bow on this, bow on that. But all over my FYP is like, come with me to find like bows on bow pasta bowls, a bow baking tray, bow glasses, bow mugs.
I think it's like that.
Bow jumper, bow this. And I'm like, I think that cup is pretty. I would buy that cup. I would buy that jumper. But like, are we now like bow bedding? Is everything in our house going to be bows?
I think it's that like cutesy vibe that people are going for. I reckon it's like Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah,
are buying all
it's
those
the Swifties.
Stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like the bows.
I'm so like as a solo thing. Bows, I'm here for. I do think it gives pretty. Kim Kardashian actually just did a Chanel look. And she had bows in her hair. And I was like, come on, Kim, go for the pretty vibe.
Oh, I want to go for that vibe.
It was very different for her. So I'm here for it. I tell you who does bows really well. Lucinda.
Lucy's like, Kim Kardashian wears bows, so I wear bows.
No, Lucinda does bows really well.
What does she want in her hair? Or
just like, whether it's on her outfit, her hair, this and that. And that's what I mean. Bows, subtly, not all the time.
Yeah, cute.
Great. I love bows. But I do think
we're going to overdo
it.
We take things too far.
We do. So I do have a couple more. Someone said this, and you're going to die. I low-key think these are cults.
Oh.
But maybe I'm just
I think that's
jealous.
just our problem. We think everything's a cult.
Yeah, maybe I'm just jealous I'm not in the club. But
right, go on.
Running clubs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm on board with running clubs.
I know, but like I live in Manchester, right? And I swear
it is a bit much.
There's a million running clubs, and they're all just running past and this and that. But I'm like, is it because I actually just want to be that girl that wants to go to a running club, but I'm just too lazy? So is it actually triggering to me?
I do think people
are cult-like in them. Like, they live and breathe it. It's like the Swifties.
Yeah.
Your whole life doesn't need to be running now.
Yeah, people's personalities become running.
Yeah.
I'm for a running club, though. I think it's nice, but...
No, I love... When I see the TikToks and, like, especially the ones that, like, they bring the speakers and everyone's having fun, and I'm like, I think that's nice and it's wholesome and I love to see the videos, but I understand why people are against them.
Sometimes they're a bit, sometimes they're a bit in your face. Like, yeah, look, we get it. You're out exercising. We're
not. We're at home being lazy watching Kardashians. Okay? Yeah. So that's what I mean. Do I actually think it's a bit of a cult because I'm actually just like jealous and ashamed of myself that I'm not doing any physical activity?
I'm for them. I like them. Though I do think, obviously, I live in a much smaller area. I don't know what the word is.
You live in the middle of nowhere compared to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's not as many. Whereas
when I used to live in the city, I lived on the canal, and me and Yannick could go for walks after work to Salford Quays, and we used to just have to step to the side for like 10 minutes to let these running clubs go past.
Actually, when we lived in London, I think some of the banks like JP Morgan, I think it was, always had a running club going through Regent's Park, and we were like imagine 30 city boys running through. Me and Richard were just like, oh, go away.
I know, it's like from in between, you just want to be like, bus stop wankers or something, but yeah, I think if I was part of one, I would love it. And I think if anything's going to get me into running, it would be a running club.
You should go with Silke to one.
No, Silke keeps saying, come to the park run on a Saturday with me. And I nearly said yes the other week.
Park run's really nice. Park run's not cult-like, I don't think. Oh, well, actually, apart from the people that are
that organise it. No?
Yeah.
Anyway, look, I'm not against running clubs, but I understand why someone has texted that.
I just think they're nice. If I wasn't, because I'm quite a slow runner, though I can run quite far, I am quite slow, so I couldn't go to a running club yet.
Because there's always people at the back.
But they set a minimum pace, and I swear, it's faster than mine.
Oh, okay.
So,
but the ones where they bring speakers and stuff look fun. Yeah. Maybe go to one of them to try.
Maybe we should go to one. Maybe I should get Lucy to go to a running club, guys.
Oh my god, if I am ever at a running club, someone needs to get that on camera.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll ever happen, we'll see.
It won't.
I'll try. Okay, and then 2 more. We kind of spoke about it a little bit, but someone's put the clean girl aesthetic, that they're getting a little bit over it, where's the heavy makeup and all that back. And I feel like we've spoke about the 3/4 leggings. I feel like being a clean girl is really in. Even Kylie and Kendall. Kylie was the queen of the cool girl fits. Yeah, and now she's gone for the clean girl. And I am someone that look at my outfit, look at the way I do my nails. I always wear massive jewellery. I am still a cool girl aesthetic.
I don't think you'll ever. You would never be a full clean girl vibe.
When I do opt for the clean girl aesthetic, I do think, oh wow, I look classy. I look like a lady. It does make you feel nice, but I couldn't be doing that every day. And I do just think, because guess what? I'm assuming you know, PLT's doing a rebrand.
Yes.
So we're filming today.
Tonight.
Yeah, so we're filming today, guys, and it goes live on the website at 6. So, and this is for next week. So, and then the week after that, we'll have to discuss the rebrand.
Yeah, definitely. Because even already what it's on Instagram.
So the new, they've gone for burgundy.
I know.
Which I'm a bit
okay. I'm over it.
And then the typing, it looks very pretty. And just from a couple of the pieces that they've I'm are we getting all new stock? Or we get what's the vibe? I don't know. And I've always loved Pretty Little Thing for being the cool girl. Remember last week's episode? I was festival outfit.
I was over the pink unicorns though.
No, the unicorn's staying, but it's just not pink. Yeah. The unicorn's staying.
I was over the pink one.
I wasn't, because it's just nostalgia. I do feel they're even now going for the clean girl.
They're moving with the.
I know, but I'm hoping clean girl's here for a year maximum, and then we're back to cool girl fits.
I know what you mean. It's oh wait, are you here to stay?
I know. I thought clean girl was gonna last not that long.
I'm here for it, though.
No, I like it. But what are us cool girls gonna do?
The only thing I'm thinking is and this is a bit deep.
Because I'm now going to be dressing like a clean girl in 2 years when I finally decide to get on board with it, and I'm just
it feels a bit like girls get back in your box, not be as out there.
Really? Do you think?
I don't think it actually is, but if you're looking at a deeper level, everyone's sort of, it's tone it down.
See, I feel like this is coming from the girlies though. I see it all over TikTok. It's
it is.
I'm just loving this clean girl aesthetic now, and I just love that, like, because relates to the next one actually. It's like, I love that we're just all about our self-care and our this and our that and our skincare. And don't get me wrong, I am all for it. I feel like we should be looking after ourselves. I love a skincare night in and like that. But someone's also said not going out, like, and resets. Why are we all about just like not going out anymore? Oh, Sunday reset, Friday night reset. What about Friday night out? And I'm like, look, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a going out girly at heart, but yeah, the hangovers, to be fair. I understand where people are coming from, like, what I'm going to like. The best part of a night out is getting ready. When you're out, I don't want to be social with anyone. And then I think clubs are dirty and icky, and then the next day I have a hangover, so why would I do it? And I understand, like, everyone's about, like, fitness, being productive now, looking good, feeling good. But sometimes you do just need to go out, let your hair down, get absolutely feral with your best friend, and regret it the next day. And I'm okay with that.
It's like it's a trend to stay in.
And I feel like already with social media, we're not... sorry, I'm just passionate.
I feel passion.
I feel like...
coming for us, guys.
Everyone's already starting to get not as social. And then they're saying, oh, well, I don't want to socialise with anyone on a night out. And it's just like, go out and socialise, make friends, be crazy. I feel like... I mean, I never smoked, so I can't even speak for this, but I always hear old people being like, well, since they got rid of the smoking area, like, that's where you used to have random chats.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've always been outgoing, so I will just chat to anyone anyway. But I do think, we have to be social. I've totally gone off the original point of what the first point, clean girl aesthetic. I just get passionate about it.
No, it was staying in, being a trend.
I know, but, like, I went from that from clean girl.
I think everyone is just a bit, like, over it. Everyone does want to look after themselves more.
And I am here for that, and I get it. Like, it's
the social is now at running clubs.
Yeah. Now that's what I mean. The running clubs are being advertised as, like, clubs. As in, like, nightclubs with the music and stuff. Is I'll come here and vibe. And it's like, what about the nightclub and vibe? But I will say... I
just want to go out with my friends, have a few tequilas and be a bit feral.
Yeah. Well, I'm like... And I feel like other people do want to do that. But now it's like... Oh, I just see reset this. Oh, I'm so on top of my life this. So, like, if you do go do that and you feel hungover and shit about yourself the next day, you're just going to be watching resets and think, oh, I should be doing a reset. But I feel like crap.
There is no way.
I am literally 50-50 for it. I get it. I get why everyone's on the clean girl. I get why everyone's drinking their greens. Okay, green juice, again, another trend I'm not getting on board with. Just doesn't look appealing. But... I tell you what trend I will get on.
You're so stuck in the tens. You're like...
I'm so stuck. I really want to be stuck in the tens. You want the cool girl aesthetic.
You want to go out.
I am that person. I'm that, like, mum and dad that aren't moving on from their time.
You are. You need to move on, darling. I think...
No, because you know what I think?
You're going to get left behind.
Because I really want to stand on the I'm not a follower. And I just think everyone is following this clean girl thing now, whether they are a clean girl or not. And it's like... You don't have to do it because everyone else is doing it.
But then maybe people are realising, oh, wait.
And everyone, matcha, another one I can't get on board with.
Yeah, I've not got on board with matcha. I've not even tried.
But this is what I mean. And I, like, is anyone going to have a personality anymore? We're just all wearing Adidas Sambas, drinking matcha, doing our skincare, and buying bow bedding.
But it's always been like that at some point, just with different things.
I know, maybe it's just because I'm not...
You've never been like that.
Yeah, whereas I was, like, on the 2016, like, King Kylie, Kim K. That was my era.
Yeah, so I think it's just that the current era isn't fitting with your
me.
vibe.
And don't get me wrong, like, people are going to come for me. I'm here for it.
Look at the comparison of our nails right now.
I know. And look at my jumper. Look... I'm here for it. Like I said, when I put a bow in my hair, when I do the clean girl, when I do my skincare, and maybe, again, part of it is because I'm not at the top. I'm at the top of my game in the cool girl aesthetic and the going out, but I am not Kendall Jenner, green juice, this and that. And maybe I'm just a bit jealous. Maybe I wish I could be the reset person.
I don't think you want to be, darling.
No, I don't. Otherwise I would be.
I
don't know what it is then. I know, but it makes me feel shit about myself when people are. I don't know.
Don't. If you're not going to be that vibe,
I know, but
then
like,
own what
I
you
should.
are.
Someone that just sits on the sofa watching Kardashians eating shit. I don't want to be that girl either. No, I don't.
Right, right, we need to put... This is getting a bit deep. This is now assessing your lifestyle choices. Do you want us to put a little plan together for you?
I know, I think the clean girl aesthetic just makes me question myself, and I don't like that.
Oh, darling.
No, well, don't deep it. I'm not thinking of it on a deep level. I know, and I think that's part of my issue with it as well, because it's like, we're not all waking up at 6 a.m. Like, people, it's now think, oh, my 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. routine. And it's like, fuck me, I can't even get on board with the 9 to 5 routine yet. Like...
It's a lot.
It's so much. Or I wake up, I do my, like, fucking Pilates or yoga, then I do my steps, then I go gym, then I eat my freaking smoothie bowl and green juice, then I start my 9 to 5.
I know.
It's too much.
I saw, actually, this has reminded me, have you ever seen the Buckley's podcast?
No, I don't want to.
No, it's good.
Oh, right,
it's good.
okay.
It's, you know Jay from In-Betweeners?
Mm.
It's him and his wife. They're really funny.
Okay.
And she was like, it's a lie. No one has 30 minutes to journal. No one's like, I get in, I do this, and then I sit down for 30 minutes and journal.
I know, and because I do the job of influencing, and I have, like, I don't vlog as much because I like my vlogs to be real, and most of the time I'm sat in bed editing videos. Like, I can't even set up the phone to film that because I'm on my phone editing the videos. So it's like, but like these, and don't get me wrong, like, I'll watch these girls and I'll think, I want to be more like you. Trust me, I'm not like jealous. I actually want to adopt more of this. But there's no way I'm getting up at 6 a.m. and doing this. And I know you're probably filming this at midday.
But they probably just, no, I think some people do actually
do it.
Maybe. And if you really wanted to, you would change your vibe.
I know.
Just the last thing on the going out thing and staying in being a trend. I would say, like, I definitely stay in.
But you were doing that, I think, before it's become a trend.
Yeah, I think I probably was. And I was talking to someone... So when I lived in London, like, we used to go out for dinner, like...
That's the one thing I will say. I feel like the trend now is girls are like, I just want to get dressed up, go to a nice restaurant, have a couple of cocktails, get my nice photo, then be in bed by 10. And that is a trend I can get on board with, because I'm
definitely on board with that.
I do like that. You don't have to have the hangover, but you've still got the dressed up, you've had, like, a nice bougie meal. The only thing that doesn't like that trend is my bank account.
Yeah, so this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm saying. I feel like it's led to being a staying in trend, because I can't afford to go out.
True.
Without sounding...
And again, I think it's just, no, I know. And then I do all see these millennials making TikTok videos, and it's like, it's not even having to go at Gen Z for not going out anymore. They're like, why do people not go out anymore? But they're like, we understand, like, it's probably, like, the clubs used to be lit, and they used to be cheap, and we used to be feral. Now,
and it was
everyone films everything, and everyone's so, like, woke and this and that. If you got caught on camera doing something, you'd get cancelled. Or we used to be feral. Like, this is what obviously all the people are saying.
Clubs and brunches and stuff have to be, like, super cool and, like, that vibe. And I feel like we maybe were the last people. I feel like we always say
we were kind of the last. But even, like, we were, like, 2016, 17, 18. Even people, though, that are a bit older than us are like, nah, nothing beats 2010 to 2012.
Yeah.
So we were kind of the very last, I think.
I do think we were. But
yeah,
I
mean, everything comes back around, so I'm hoping the clubbing scene comes back, but I'll be too old for it then. But I tell you, like, what's in now is everyone, like, pool parties. Everyone puts their money into going on holiday. So, like, summer is always a vibe. Summer events, day events, and, like, brunches. And I am on board for that. Like, they're trends that we can say. I am.
Yeah, also, we might be thinking that everyone's on the staying in vibe because it's been...
winter.
Yeah, and everyone's been...
Yeah, I do still feel like there are my, like, feral people out there. We just need to find each other.
Lucy's going to be that, like... mum that's coming to the...
I really
wants to make it a night out.
No, I know. I think it's just because I can't be that green juice girl, and I low-key want to be, but I can't.
Right, moving on. On to recommendations. I speak... Actually, this kind of links, kind of doesn't, to the whole clean... I don't know. Basically, not to sound like... oh, I get up and I have all my vitamins and blah, 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 blah. But I have been taking magnesium.
Yes.
I think it's amazing. My sleep.
Really? No,
I've always been a good sleeper.
I listen to that Shits and Geeks podcast. I actually listen every week.
Yeah.
And they were talking...
oh, were they talking about it?
They literally have been talking about taking magnesium and how their sleep's got amazingly better.
Yeah. So, I I got
As in, like, you're just having, like, a deep sleep?
Good quality sleep.
I need to get on the magnesium.
Yeah.
So I think is that, like, oh no, that's calcium.
That's my first recommendation. So I started taking it in the new year. I've always been a good sleeper, but I think, like, when you've got anxiety and, like...
Yeah, you're just, like, a bit more restless.
Yeah.
You're not in that deep sleep.
And I hadn't thought much about it, but then I ran out. And then for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it could have been linked to something else. You don't know. It might be a fluke. I was like, I'm not sleeping. This is awful. This is horrific.
Really?
And then Richard bought me some new ones, and
since you've been taking it,
and my heart rate variability has been.
So what does magnesium do for you? What does it say on the packet that it's good for? Okay. Well, no, I'm gonna buy some of that because Yannick can struggle with sleep, and Yannick's really in his vitamin era, and he's got me onto it. So the last, I think, 2 weeks, definitely, maybe 3, every day I've been taking vitamin D, multivitamins, and in the last week, vitamin C every day. I'm going to add magnesium to that.
Yeah, do.
My basic recommendations this week are like just things we've discovered this year.
Oh, did we not even say? I just went straight in with the recommendation. Yeah, things that we're on board with, that we've gone on board with this year.
Yeah. Okay, so loads of people always ask me about my tan, this and that over the years. I've tried so many tan brands. I do have a couple of favourites that I will probably always go back to.
Oh, have you got a new one?
This year, so I actually saw an influencer talk about they have like a bronzing setting powder, this brand. It's called, I just keep calling it Effin, but it's capital letters EFFN. And that's the brand.
Okay.
So I don't know whether you are supposed to say EFFN
or if it stands for
I just keep calling it Effin.
Okay, we'll go with that.
And I messaged them and was like, oh my God, I've just seen someone use the bronzing powder. Because it's basically like, we set our face, why not set our tan?
Yeah.
Like, for a night out and stuff, probably not every day. So I was like, I would just love to try that powder. Like, I don't even know if I asked for her to send me one out. I think she was just like, well, I'll send you one if you want. I just was like, messaged her about it because I was like, oh my God, like, I've just never seen anything like this before. And it looked really good on the person that video I watched. She sent me out like the whole tan water mist, gradual tan moisturizer, mitts, the brushes, and the bronzing powder. I put this tan on. Oh my God. The colour was amazing. It went on really nice. The foam was really nice. It was like ultra dark, but which I feel like it did set ultra dark, but a nice glowy. Not like green. It wasn't greeny at all.
Oh, that's always a
And then as well, what I feel like a lot with ultra dark tan brands is they're so sticky, and like even if you like stand there and dry for like half an hour, 45 minutes, you still go to bed and it's all over the bed sheets.
You feel like you have to walk.
Yeah, I'm not saying you won't get any on your bed sheet, but to say it's like an ultra dark tan, it dries so quick, and when I put my clothes on, it doesn't feel really sticky.
That's good.
So, and then, but what I will really shout out, the gradual moisturising, well, the gradual tan moisturiser is really good, but the best product, I think, which is why like I put the tan on, and like 10 days later on my TikTok comments I was like, what tan are you using? It's great. And normally and I had not washed it off yet. It's the water, tanning mist, water, whatever. You spray it all over your body, and then you basically like 6 to 8 hours it develops, and you do this every 3rd day, I think it says on the bottle.
Right.
And it just, and then you can put your clothes on straight away.
How do you make sure it's even?
Well, I just like make sure I'm spraying all around, and then like she actually sells a brush as well, and I just like brush it. And every 3rd day, I think I did it like twice, and then washed it off because but like this, I only have 1 layer of tan on, and then 1 layer of that.
Oh,
water.
nice! You can do it on top. I like that. Nice.
And then I'll probably maybe in a couple of days put the water on again.
Oh, it was so nice to have such a big catch up this week.
It really was. Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you get us on all of our socials at Tea and Toast Pod on Instagram and TikTok
and YouTube. Make sure you leave us a comment to let us know what you think, and sending us any DMs to talk about on our next episodes.
Yes, thank you.
Let us know if you try out any of our recommendations, and we'll see you next week.
Love you all. Bye.